Moving on, a new independent report into Pakistani grooming gang in the United Kingdom has reignited national debate over how authorities responded to historic abuse cases and whether systemic failures allowed victims to go unprotected for years together. Independent British MP Rupert Lowe has now unveiled a harrowing 219-page independent report detailing the systematic sexual exploitation of at least 250,000 young, mostly white British girls by predominantly Pakistani Muslim grooming gangs since the 1950s. In a video on X, he described the crimes as pure, driven, unfettered evil. The survivor-led rape gang inquiry, funded by over 20,000 public donations, compiles chilling testimonies from victims, whistleblowers, and experts. It shows documentation of coordinated networks that have been operating in at least 149 local authority districts, which equals nearly 40% of the United Kingdom. And all of these gangs are involved in drugging, gang rape, trafficking, torture, blackmail via recordings, and forced pregnancies. The inquiry says that perpetrators, overwhelmingly men of Muslim, primarily Pakistani origin, exploited vulnerabilities in care homes and schools with complicity from police, social services, the National Health Services, and politicians fearing racism accusations. It highlights cultural and religious factors, including interpretations of Islamic doctrine, enabling enmity towards non-Muslims, and criticizes post-war immigration policies for enabling the scandal. Now, Lowe, in his foreword, declared Britain faces an immigration problem, not racism, and called for prosecutions, deportations, and severe penalties. Survivor Sammy Woodhouse and a panel including MPs Esther McVey and others led the effort after official inquiries fell short, and the report outlines a series of urgent, wide-ranging recommendations to address the systemic failures that enabled grooming gangs and deliver justice for the victims, and also, most importantly, prevent future abuse, including mandatory recording of ethno-religious patterns in child sexual exploitation, harsher sentencing and penalties, and prioritize deportation of foreign nationals and offenders with dual citizenship. It also demands accountability from British institutions and new targeted laws for gang-based child sexual exploitation, along with the release of the full victim testimonies. This is the 219-page document that we are talking about that details the kind of atrocities that were meted out to mostly white British nationals and women. Social services, the National Health Services, the local authorities, all of them turned a blind eye to these grooming gangs.